Hi guys, and welcome to my Game Week 14 preview video. You can find out how badly I did in Game Week 13 in my review video posted earlier on in the week, but enough about unlucky Game Week 13. Now let's take a look ahead to Game Week 14. As it's been a big week in the world of transfers, and as I've already made my transfers ahead of the early Friday evening deadline, I'll cover what I did first before giving you my potential lineup. It's clear after his 1 goal, 2 assists and 2 bonus points for 16 points against West Ham last game week that Raheem Sterling can no longer be ignored as an FPL asset. The top midfielder in the game with 95 total points has been bought in en masse for game week 14, and the top victim being the second best midfielder in the game, 1 assist in 5 game weeks, Eden Hazard. Even though Hazard faces Fulham, who are joint top with Cardiff for the most losses with 9 in total. I'm also getting transfer trendy with my FPL managers, as this is the move I have done. I missed the chance with 2 free transfers to get him as a straight swap, so I needed to find point 1, and I did that by doing Billing to Hogg. This is kind of a like for like, as I figured if I was going to have a Huddersfield player hogging my bench, I may as well make it one that was aptly named. Hogg is 0.1 cheaper and is doing slightly better form-wise at the moment with 4.3 to Billing's 2.7. With that change made, I did the Sterling to Hazard switch. Possibly a bit batshit crazy, but it was the injury that prompted me to do this. Although we expected him to be fine, I already have an Arnautovic who is struggling with a knock, so I couldn't afford to keep the more expensive Hazard with the same problem. Salah probably should have been the one to make way in my team, given his 1-goal record against Everton and his points not reflecting his form. But I've held. You could argue consistency, but this is fear factor clearly, though an easy downgrade back to Hazard if all goes belly up. So transfers made, let's take a look at how I will likely line up for Game Week 14. Patricio will be in goal again, given my transfers have been used elsewhere. He has Cardiff, who has scored just a total of 11 goals this season, yet I'm not confident of Pat eking out the clean sheet here. It's been 5 game weeks since he last had one. Ahead of him, I'm looking to field my Lard defence, though I may well give Wan-Bissaka the run out at home against Burnley. He did great against United last week, with his 6 out of 10 duels won. Would that make it a Ward defence? Either way, Alonso, Laporte and Robson all get a run out for their home games and favourable fixtures. In midfield, Richarlison, who's on thin ice in my team, will face off against Liverpool. Do I think he'll get anything against one of the best defences in the league this season? Well, probably not. But if they were to nick a goal like they did in the 1-1 draw against Liverpool at Anfield last time out, Richarlison could well be involved. That's the hope anyway. Salah keeping his place for the reasons mentioned above. Most of his goals have come at home this season, and so I'm hoping for another. My new recruit, Sterling, will face off against Bournemouth. If he doesn't get rotated, that is. His 7 goals and 2 assists record against Bournemouth have 208,000 plus of us new owners hoping he can do the business for us. My front 3 are as follows. Wilson will face off against Man City. This is mostly because I tend to go with the attacking option, regardless of fixtures. This could be a bad move with Hogg, or whichever one of the defenders I choose between Wan-Bissaka and Doherty, likely to be the better option. Arnautovic is said to be fit and has been training with his teammates, so I will hope to see a little something to make me want to keep him going forward with his great run of fixtures. Aguero is 3rd of the top strikers that have been transferred out this week, but he's not going anywhere for me. Well, not yet anyway. And so captaincy this week will be between Aguero and Sterling. Right now, Aguero's goal midweek, the fact that Jesus is injured and Sterling is still a slight rotation risk, I will likely go Aguero, who has played Bournemouth 2 times and scored 3 goals and got 1 assist. And with his current lineup, I have a projected score of 60 points, which is the same as if I had kept Hazard. So lots of luck as always in Game Week 14 everybody. Hope you liked the video. Feel free to check out my sponsors fantasyfootballfix.com and please support me by liking and subscribing. Until next time, Nymphria out.